morning, guys and gals. My nose is still plugged. I'm still trying to clear it. Last night we didn't have any NyQuil, or I didn't use any. I have it with me, but decided not to use it because I had to set the alarm, and I wanted to make sure I'd get up in time. But we're walking down here. We're at the shipper, or sorry, not the shipper, the consignee. Waiting for him to get me unloaded. So we're already backed into the dock, got the red light going. We're just walking down here to go to the bathroom and all that good stuff. But this is after editing the videos last night. I haven't posted them online. When my alarm went off this morning, I almost didn't wake up. I got this really high-pitched alarm. It's kind of it's like one of those the hell am I thinking? One of those tornado alarms or whatever. You know, the ones that are in the small towns, those big horn sirens that blast through the whole town. It sounds like one of those. And what's funny is when it goes off, I guess Mel does not like it because he sits there and just whines and whines and whines. So I don't know if it hurts his ears or what, but usually it doesn't bother him for the first 10 seconds of the alarm. But then once it keeps carrying on, it starts to bother him, I guess, so that's why he starts whining. I don't know. I've changed it before, but nothing really seems to wake me up other than that. So, and of course, I woke up by him whining and not by the alarm. I guess I was just still tired. But yeah, still no load. I already called dispatch. Been working on it. So we will see what they find out once we get empty here. If I had to go straight home, we're 852 miles from the house. Don't really want to deadhead that far. Really don't. But I will if it comes down to it, because I got to fly my daughter. You know, I got to get home, one for my wife's birthday. My wife's birthday is Wednesday. And then, what's it called? Then the day after, on Thursday, I gotta take my daughter down to the airport so she can fly back to go visit her mom for the summer. So it's one of those things that I'd hate to deadhead home, because that's 900 miles almost that I don't get paid for, which would suck. But it's one of those, if it has to happen, it has to happen. Gotta do it, But we'll find out. Hopefully they'll find something. Find something at least taking me halfway there, and then go from there down. Somebody lost an airbag, or somebody changed out an airbag. Probably wouldn't work for my truck anyways. Probably no good. That's probably why it's sitting there. That looks like a trailer bag. But yeah, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go to the bathroom and then finish waiting on them to unload me. And then hopefully we'll get a load. So stay tuned and we'll see what happens. Alright, so we finally got our load. It's now like down here 2 p.m. I went back to the Oasis that we slept at last night after delivering. And there was another night driver there that pulled in last night after I stopped. And he was still there. He was just bobtailing, so he was waiting for an empty trailer, obviously. And right when I walked over there and started talking to him, I already told him, hey, if you want, my daytime dispatch already went home. I was done waiting. I was going to go and say, screw it, and just deadhead home. So I told him, hey, if you want, drive down the road, turn around, come back up to this side, and you can have my empty trailer. That way I don't have to carry all that extra weight, the 800 some odd miles going home. Mama, get out from my feet. And so of course he did that. And right after he pulled out, I got a load. So I waited for him to come back around, and I told him, hey man, I'm sorry about that, but you know, they ended up sending me a load. And he goes, no problem. He goes, I'm just glad that you waited for me, so I wasn't just sitting here like, what the hell. But so we're over here waiting to get loaded now. We're already backed up to the dock. It's gonna be a heavy ass load. Goes down there, kind of like by Knoxville area. So you know, it'll be a good full day's drive for the rest of the day. I'm not sure if it's really a drop and hook or not. I'm going to call dispatch and find out, because if it's a drop and hook, we might just make a solid day out of it. We'll find out. But we'll see how it goes and roll from there. But yeah, stay tuned. We'll find out what happens. Good, nice day outside. We got the windows down. Truck's idling, you know, not even idling. Got a nice breeze blowing through the truck. About to get ready to watch some Netflix here on the tablet, or on the Rand McNally, while I wait for them to load me, because my phone is like damn near dead. So instead of me, you know, wasting that battery, I got that thing sitting on the charger. And we're gonna sit here and watch some TV. So stay tuned. We'll hit the road shortly. Alright, so we stopped for a quick half-an-hour break. Gonna let Mel go to the bathroom. I'm gonna run in and take a shower, because I know I desperately need it. I was gonna say definitely, but I was gonna say desperately. Desperately need the bath, or the shower, I mean. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Then we're gonna go ahead and continue our way. Kind of getting the sunset going over there. But tonight's gonna be a long night of driving, that's for sure. But so we're gonna go ahead and keep on rolling. But we're gonna try to go ahead and get this thing delivered. I forgot to call dispatch. I'll probably do that here once I get out of the shower. See if it's gonna be a live unload or a drop and hook. Usually where we take it to, it's a drop and hook. But my last one I thought was gonna be a drop and hook, and it was a live unload. So, and I don't have a drop number on my dispatch form, so it might very well be that it's going to be a live unload. So we'll have to just, it'll be one of those wait and find out type things. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and let Mel finish going to the bathroom, and then I'm gonna go take my shower and hit the road. Stay with us. Alright, so normally you guys might be already watching this video by now, but needless to say, we're still running. I've already delivered. Didn't worry about grabbing an empty trailer. We are now 200 miles from the house, and I'm technically out of time. As you can see, I got 5 minutes left. That's it. 5 minutes. And I'm 200 miles away. That is when that wonderful thing called Line 5 comes in handy. Being an owner-operator, personal vehicle, I'm going home. It's my personal vehicle. It comes in handy. But we're just finishing up. I just got 30 gallons of fuel. Just enough to pretty much just get me home. So it's actually worked out pretty good. I was able to deliver that one load and this load all in that one tank of fuel. And which means all of my loads for this week are a clear profit, other than this $100 that I just put in the tank. So that's gonna make this paycheck work out for me taking off most of the week. So that's gonna play in part pretty good. It's gonna work out. We got 6 more minutes to before we can leave. But yeah. Don't know what really to talk about. So got my go juice. But figure since my truck gets her go juice, I gotta get mine. But we're gonna go ahead and end this vlog here, and I'll update it in the morning once I wake up, once I get home. Obviously I'm gonna lay down, take a nap, all that good stuff. Once I get up, then I'll go ahead and edit it and post it up online for you guys. And then I'll see you back probably on Saturday or Sunday, one of the two. And have a nice week off. Or damn, most of the week off. And gonna have fun with the family, stuff like that. Hopefully get some teeth pulled if it all works out great. But definitely that's not what I'm looking forward to, but you know, hey, gotta get it done. So alright, so we're 66 miles away from the house. Sun was up when we started driving, and the sun is up when we're gonna stop driving. It's one of them long days, we'll say, but got a lot done today. But had a comment in the comment box for Mike. I forget your last name right now, sorry bro. But he asked, how do I feel about the government talking about cutting all trucks back to 65 miles an hour? Honestly, I would love to see it that I wish they couldn't touch it like that. Do I see it happening? Probably not. There's too many states that are, you know, most states are like 70, 75 mile an hour speed limits. And there's not really that much problems. The places where you get a lot of the backups, a lot of the accidents and stuff like that, are when there's a big difference in speed limits. For example, California, I don't know if Oregon and Washington is the same way anymore. I know back when I used to run over there, Oregon and Washington was all 55, but I've heard they've gone up since then. But you know, there's other states. Illinois has got 55 mile an hour speed limits. It does bump up to 70 once you get out into the, you know, out in the middle of nowhere. Which that's how I feel all states should be. Now you get to hear the rain beating on the window. I was hoping, I saw these clouds getting darker. I was kind of hoping that it would rain a little bit. Just enough to get the bugs off the windshield. Of course, my wiper blades kind of suck at first. All they do is make a streaked mess at first, as you can tell. They don't really do too well. But as far as the speed limit thing, I mean, if you keep up with my videos, you'll usually see that I don't really run that fast anyways. So them governing trucks back to 65 ain't gonna really hurt me that much. Except for times like this when I'm going home and I'm running 70. But other than that, it wouldn't bother me a bit, really. It has its good things and its bad things, you know, different scenarios. But I really don't see it happening. At least I hope it doesn't happen. It would suck. Started having to talk louder, so now I'm going to start coughing a lot more. But other than that, I mean, how do you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comments, if you will. Also, let me know. Maybe we'll do this. We'll start a once a week thing, or maybe a once a video. You know, post in the comments what you would like a topic talked about. How I feel about it, what do I think about it, whatever, you know, even though that's the same damn thing. But you know, leave a comment in the comment box. Let me know what we should discuss in one of our videos, and I'll try to make that like a regular thing. So not only, especially now that I'm going home, I'll have my mic, so I shouldn't have to scream and yell like I am now, just so you guys can hear me. She'll be able to talk normal, so there'll be There's going to be a lot more driving videos of you seeing the road, but with me talking. So we can start doing that. We can start getting topics of, you know, why did I pick my truck, or, you know, whatever the case may be. What do I feel about, you know, CSA points, or hell, whatever you guys want to talk about in a video. Just leave the comment down in the comment box below and we'll figure it out. But I planned on making my last video where it was all dark outside still, being my ending. But I figured I'll go ahead and throw this question out there for Mike, or answer his question. But who knows, maybe we'll make it a regular thing. But as soon as I get home here in about an hour, or just under an hour now, I will be crashing out, that's for damn sure. That's what, go to bed. Of course, after I say hi to the kids will probably be up by the time I get home. Yeah, because it's almost 7 o'clock now. Yeah, they'll be home by, they'll be home. They'll be up by the time I get home. So I'll say hi to them, probably have breakfast with them. And then I'll crash out for a couple hours, just take a small little cat nap, we'll say. And then wake up and enjoy the rest of the day. Probably take me like a 5-hour nap, pretty much. But we'll see how it goes. But since this rain's starting to pick up a little bit more here, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off with that. And leave it as, you know, drive safe, everybody. They don't call this wonderful city here Crashville for nothing. And when it rains, it crashes all over the place. So I'm going to get my ass out of here. But drive safe. For you fellow truck drivers, make sure you do your pre-trips, like that one going by me that's got a headlight out. There's too many drivers that I see with headlights out. And you can't just say they must have went out while I was driving. It was fine when I started. I call bullshit. Do your pre-trips. Ain't that bad. Hell, at least check your damn lights and your air pressure and your oil. Those are the main things you should check. Anything that can get you pulled over right away. Mainly your lights and your tires. Check them out. Those, if you want to do a half-ass pre-trip, I know where I'm going. Shut up. Thank you. But you know, if you want to do a half-ass pre-trip, at least check the shit that can get you pulled over and cause more tickets or more write-ups or what have you. You know, then we go on a rant, even though I said it was done. All right. Like I said, check your lights, check your butt flaps, check your tires, all that good shit. Do a good half-ass pre-trip. But with that being said, guys, take care. We will see you probably Saturday. As being today Monday, Memorial Day. For all my fellow veterans out there that lost their fellow battle buddies, may they rest in peace. But take care, guys. I'm gonna try to enjoy my week off. Finish getting rid of this damn bug that I got. And we will see you guys Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, whenever I come back.